Good morning. Don't bring me down. Don't bring me down. The funny thing about this morning is I got two topics off of songs. Bobo thinks it's crazy that I'm getting inspiration from the words of lyrics or the titles of lyrics of songs. But, so we're going to talk about Don't Let Me Down or Don't Bring Me Down. I don't know if you can see on the back tailgate. Hold on, I can't do this. Right back there, there's a thin layer of white on the back of my black truck liner. We got a little bit of snow last night in northwest Arkansas. It's not any on my yard hardly, just a little bit on the edges of my roof and some on the vehicles. So it was by no means a snowstorm. But last night, I got a message, oh no, it's snowing in our area. And I'm like, oh no. Well, that's kind of a bummer when you live around someplace that has bridges and overpasses and places that are unfriendly, and one of your jobs is to go out there when they're unfriendly. So it was, hold on everyone, it was kind of bringing me down. I'm not saying that I tossed and turned all night, but I definitely sat up a little bit watching the weather. I don't know, it just kind of bummed me out. I know a lot of people love snow, particularly in our area where we don't get it virtually ever. And we certainly don't get snow, real snow, very often. We get some ice storms, but it was just funny that I've kind of been dragging my feet all evening, and I don't know. We had plenty of people working, so I mean that wasn't the issue. But so I get up this morning and I'm still ho-humming around, and I've got a couple things to do before I go to into work. Well, I'm going to the doctor for my pre-shot show doctor visit, just to make sure. I don't know. It's one of those things I do before I know I'm traveling. Whenever possible, is to make sure everything's happy. And I kind of this weekend has just been really busy, and so the whole weekend's kind of brought me down in little ways. And it shouldn't have. I did some wonderful things this weekend. I should be on cloud nine. I just kind of, I don't know. It's just one of those. And I'm not looking for a bridge to jump off or anything, but it's just, I'm bummed. And I can't explain it. At all. Friday evening, we had an event at work that could have been terrible. It's always terrible, but it could have been disastrous. But everything went really well, as good as it could go, and we did a lot of great things. Saturday morning, I got up early. I went up and I worked really hard for the Toys for Tots program. In which it's a Christmas season thing, but after it, whatever's been donated that's left or that hasn't been given to children right this minute, they take to a warehouse and they categorize it and they count it. There's really good accountability with the Toys for Tots program, and so that it's all already counted when it comes in. They recount it or audit it. They sort it by age groups again, just to verify that it's in the proper groups for the proper kids. And that's their jump start for next year. So if next year's terrible in donations or collections, they have toys to give kids. Not enough for the whole season, but enough to get started. So if it starts slow. Anyway, I got to help load from one place, the collection point, load it in a truck, drive to another town. With help. This is certainly not with me. Actually, with a couple people that are subscribers to our YouTube. And they're patrons on my Patreon. So we went and we did that, and then we unload them at another warehouse in another town, and then we drive back. And it's wonderful. It's a great time. It's hard work because they're not like single boxes of toys. These are 4-foot boxes of toys filled with as much as they can cram in them. And yeah. And which would have been nice to have 15 people, we had 5. 5 dedicated, wonderful people. So Saturday was good. That took, till about noon. And then, of course, I left the house at 6 to about noon. I got to go see a wonderful young man receive his Eagle Scout. And he blessed me. Whew. He blessed me in a great way. He gave me a mentor pin that scouts are allowed to give out. I've certainly not done enough in his life to earn that. I don't think it's possible that I do. It's a great honor. And then I got to spend time with my own family on Saturday evening. My family sometimes gets pushed away a little bit because I do so much for others. And I don't know, maybe that's it. And then Sunday morning, of course, everyone's got their own things going on. 2 teenagers in the house, they kind of keep their mom and me running, or they don't want to be around us all the time. And it's always friends to be with. But then Sunday, got up and got everyone ready for their day, and took out to start prepping final preparations for the class yesterday on long-term storage. And it was a great class. I've got wonderful feedback, and even the need improvement feedbacks are spot on and will make the next one 10 times better. I mean, it was great. And it was done at a decent time. I got home and I spent the evening with my family, playing with the dog, and just crazy things at home. It was fun. So there shouldn't be a problem. I don't know. And then the snow, and you can see, of course, you guys have headlights on you, but it's a dark and dreary morning. It's misty a little bit. It's right at freezing. And I'm driving across the big town. Notice I didn't say city. It's just, I don't know. It was a great weekend full of blessings. And I guess I just needed to say it out loud so I understand how blessed I am. I mean, it was great. And I guess the point of all this is, when you feel let down, like that song when we started with, Don't Bring Me Down, look around. If you're feeling down, evaluate things, even for the last couple days, because there really may be no reason to be down. It may be that you're just in the wrong mindset for the day. Look at your blessings and just see how many there really are. Just see what's really going on around you, and there may be no reason to be down. It may be absolutely the best day that you could have, like mine is. I have a wonderful wife, a gorgeous wife, who I got to spend a little time with this morning because I wasn't running straight to work. I got great kids. I have wonderful friends. I have an awesome job. There is nothing short of stupid medical bills to drag my life down. It's a wonderful day, and you may just need to stop and look around and assess your day to realize that not every day you're down means you're down. As far as preparedness goes, being humbug or feeling down can be disastrous. We need to learn to focus. I need to learn to focus more on the blessings in my life to keep me sailing high, because that's what God intends. God has poured those blessings over me that I could never deserve them. And I'm not saying I don't have trials in my life, I do. But I'm also blessed that God gives me the tools to get through them, to manage them, or learn from them, because He's great. I look forward to where we're going. I look forward to things going on. I want to thank you guys for being here, for encouraging me and watching the videos and sending me feedback. I think it truly is making me better, making my channel better, making me better. It's just wonderful. What a blessing. Thanks for watching. And as I get up here to a stopping spot, I will say the thing that I always like to say. You know what it is. They asked for it yesterday. Let's get ready.